Have you ever felt like your confidence went on a spontaneous eclipse? Does everything you touch just turn to self-doubt dust? Yeah, we've all been there. But what if I told you some of your daily habits might be the actual eclipse glasses blocking your inner sun? Buckle up, because we'll expose the shadow puppets sabotaging your self-assurance. This isn't just a pep talk, folks. This is a surgical strike on the confidence-crippling habits you didn't even know you had. Get ready to shed the skin of self-sabotage and step into the spotlight of unshakable belief. It's time to banish the shadows and reclaim your radiant self. Hit that subscribe button and join the self-assurance revolution. The lurking shadows. Confidence, that inner light that guides us through life's challenges and illuminates our path to success, can be dimmed by many hidden shadows. These shadows are often woven into the fabric of our daily habits, lurking unseen and whispering doubts that chip away at our self-assurance. They can be the insidious comparisons we make to others, the paralyzing grip of perfectionism, or the deafening echo of self-criticism. But just as shadows dance in the absence of light, so too can our confidence be rekindled by spotlighting these self-sabotaging habits. By recognizing their presence and understanding their impact, we can begin to dismantle them one by one. This journey of self-discovery is not about erasing the shadows. It's about learning to dance with them, to harness their power to illuminate our strengths and guide us towards a more confident, self-assured version of ourselves. Comparison's crushing grip. In the treacherous terrain of self-doubt, comparison reigns as a potent poison. We stalk social media avenues, envying sculpted silhouettes and gilded successes, whispering to ourselves, "What about me?" This crushing grip of comparison paralyzes progress, suffocating our unique potential under the weight of perceived inadequacies. But fear not, for liberation awaits. Instead of fixating on curated highlight reels, we must shift our gaze inward, rediscovering the kaleidoscope of strengths and passions that make us. We'll learn to celebrate personal victories, however small, and chart our compass course, guided by internal compasses, not fickle societal trends. Through this conscious recalibration, we reclaim our power, stepping off the everyone else treadmill and onto the vibrant path of self-acceptance and authentic achievement. Perfectionism's poison chalice. Perfectionism, often portrayed as a relentless pursuit of excellence, can paradoxically become a poisonous chalice for confidence. The relentless striving for flawlessness can breed self-doubt, anxiety, and ultimately paralysis. Pursuing a flawless diamond can leave you chipping away at your rough but real brilliance. Instead of seeking the unobtainable, embrace the joy of the journey. Celebrate small wins, acknowledge progress over perfection, and focus on growth over gold stars. Remember, a cracked cup can still hold life-giving water, and even the most brilliant diamonds began as rough stones under pressure. Letting go of perfectionism doesn't mean lowering standards. It's about shifting the focus from the end product to the process. It's about appreciating the effort, learning from stumbles, and finding satisfaction in the beauty of becoming. The dithering demon. Indecision can be a confidence killer. It leaves us paralyzed, unable to move forward and achieve our goals. We get stuck in a mental loop of what-ifs and second-guessing ourselves, our self-assurance withering away with each passing moment. But there is a way out of this labyrinth of doubt. We can learn to conquer the dithering demon and embrace decisive action. The first step is to recognize the decision fatigue that often fuels indecision. We make countless small choices every day, and by the time we face a bigger one, our mental resources are depleted. To combat this, practice making mindful choices throughout the day, even for seemingly inconsequential things like what to eat for lunch. This builds your decision-making muscle and makes it easier to tackle the bigger choices confidently. Next, break down large decisions into smaller, more manageable steps. This makes the task seem less daunting and allows you to progress incrementally. For example, don't try to do everything at once if you're starting a business. Focus on one task at a time, like creating a business plan or researching your target market. As you complete each step, your confidence will grow and you'll be better equipped to make the next decision. Self-criticism's echo chamber. Imagine your thoughts as voices echoing in a vast chamber. Engaging in self-criticism is like giving a megaphone to the harshest, most judgmental voices. These amplified criticisms drown out the whispers of self-compassion and the affirmations that could fuel our confidence. This echo chamber of negativity can distort our self-perception and cripple our sense of worth. But we can break free from this self-imposed echo chamber. We can learn to mute the inner critic by identifying its distorted narratives and questioning the validity of its pronouncements. Instead, we can amplify the voices of self-compassion and encouragement. Here's how. Challenge negative thoughts. When a critical thought arises, don't accept it as fact. Ask yourself, would I speak to a friend this way? And reframe the thought in a more supportive light. Practice positive affirmations. Repeating positive statements about yourself, even if they initially feel awkward, can reprogram your subconscious and build confidence. Start with simple affirmations like, I am capable, or I am worthy of love and respect. Focus on progress, not perfection. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Progress, not perfection, is the key to growth and self-assuredness. By silencing the echoes of self-doubt and amplifying the affirmations of self-worth, we can step out of the darkness and bask in the warm glow of self-confidence. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Everyone grapples with self-criticism from time to time, but by taking steps to mute the negativity and nourish the positivity, you can create an inner echo chamber that resonates with self-compassion, encouragement, and unwavering self-belief. Fear's foggy cloak. Fear, that primal emotion, has a way of whispering doubts and casting long shadows that obscure our paths and dim our confidence. It can make the unknown feel like a treacherous, monster-filled swamp instead of the fertile ground for new possibilities it truly is. But here's the thing. Fear, while uncomfortable, is often just a figment of our imagination, a voice in our heads amplifying potential pitfalls instead of highlighting the potential triumphs. So, how do we navigate this foggy cloak of fear and take those confident steps into the unknown? Here are a few tips. Acknowledge your fear. Don't try to shove it down or pretend it's not there. Recognizing your fear is the first step to overcoming it. Challenge your doubts. Ask yourself, is this fear based on reality or just my imagination? Often we'll find that our fears are unfounded or blown out of proportion. Focus on the positive. Instead of dwelling on what could go wrong, think about what could go right. Visualize yourself succeeding and achieving your goals. Take small steps. Don't try to jump across the entire swamp in one leap. Start with small, manageable steps that will build your confidence and momentum. Celebrate your successes. No matter how small, acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishments along the way. This will help you build a sense of self-efficacy and make you more likely to tackle bigger challenges in the future. Remember, stepping into the unknown is scary but also exhilarating. It's how we grow, how we learn, and how we discover our true potential. So don't let fear hold you back. Take a deep breath, trust yourself, and enter the sunshine. The unknown may be foggy, but the possibilities it holds are bright. People-pleasing's phantom mask. People-pleasing can be insidious. It's like wearing a chameleon suit, constantly morphing to fit the expectations of others. You smile when you're drowning, nod in agreement when your gut screams dissent, and sacrifice your own needs on the altar of someone else's happiness. But beneath this phantom mask lies your authentic self, yearning to be seen and heard. People-pleasing thrives on a lack of boundaries. It's okay to say no, to prioritize your well-being, and to express your truth, even if it ruffles feathers. Setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's an act of self-respect that fosters genuine connection and allows others to appreciate the real you. Imagine two circles, one representing you and the other another person. When you people-please, your circle shrinks to fit within theirs, leaving little room for your needs and desires. But when you set healthy boundaries, the circles overlap, creating a space for mutual respect and understanding. Remember, you are not responsible for the happiness of others. Their emotions are their own, and your worth is not contingent on their approval. By shedding the people-pleasing mask and taking charge of your life, you enter the sunlight of authenticity and confidence. You'll be surprised at how much stronger, clearer, and more empowered you feel when you stop living for everyone else and start living for yourself. So, take a deep breath and gently peel off that phantom mask. The world needs your unique voice, genuine smile, and authentic self. Set boundaries, prioritize your needs, and let your true colors shine. The world will be a brighter place for it. Remember, shadows only grow in the dark. Choose to step into the light. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments which shadow you will banish first.